So I tell you, for 2 days, I've been trying to get this Volvo electric power steering pump to operate at 100%. If you just wire them to a trigger wire, they're at about 70%, they say, because they run in limp mode. I followed some wiring diagrams, videos on YouTube, all this stuff, right? I get it all wired up, and it doesn't work. I can't figure out why. I don't know enough about debugging these Arduino and this other MCP board that I got in there and all that. I just have no idea how to do it. Lo and behold, I think, you know what? Maybe ChatGPT can help with this. I just get on there and I tell it, I got a pump off a 2004 Volvo and I need to make a controller for it. I have this Arduino board, I have this other board, and can you write code for it? So it does, it spits out some code. So I put the code in the Arduino, hook it all back up, run it, and it doesn't work now. So I put the code in there and I said, I don't even know like how to get started. I don't know if one board is talking to the other board. And it starts giving me snippets of code to put in there to make sure that they're communicating with each other correctly. And I'm like, I don't know where that belongs in the code source. You have to give me the full code so I can just erase all the code in the Arduino and put a whole nother bunch of code in there. You have to have, that's the way you got to do it. I don't know where this belongs in that code. So it did. It sent me rewrote the code I had in there with these different snippets of code in there. And it told me that I should be seeing some output, what it should say on the serial monitor. Naturally, I'm like, how do I get to the serial monitor? I don't even know what that is at this point. So it talks me through, shows me how to turn on the serial monitor for the Arduino in the interface where you download the code. Step by step, we go through this and it's given me the code to put in there. And if the two boards are talking, it'll say this, it said that. If this is talking, it'll say, so it goes down to the CAN, which is what the power steering needs to hear and transmit and whatever. And like it says that's talking to itself. I finally turn it on and it definitely has a different sound. Like it started a lot softer. It started at 0 and just slowly ramped up. So I went to the little potentiometer and would turn it and it would react to that. It reacts slow, but I mean, you're not going to adjust it while you're driving. So I got it working. It worked finally. So then I messed with it and I can't get it working again. It just worked and it won't work. I turned the switch on and off and it won't work. I don't know. Finally, for some reason, the potentiometer has to be like at half or below for it to start. I don't know why. If it's on wide open, it doesn't work. It has to be down. So that's something I'm going to have to remember. Somebody could probably write some code for it, but for now, it's something that I'll remember. Turn it to about half and it should work fine. It seems to work every time as long as that's at half. So it's all just hanging right at the front. I'm going to rewire it, get it all put up in the dash real nice. But here's an example. So that's a nice soft start if you heard it. There's turning it up, turning it back down, turning it up. And I'll show you with a potentiometer at full speed, it doesn't start up right. Well, I thought that it didn't work when I had the potentiometer all the way to wide open and I was going to have to remember to put it down. every time I started the car. Now it does work. So I'm good with that. I don't know why, and I don't have to find out why. But amazingly enough, ChatGPT walked me through the coding on that, and I thought that was pretty cool because I had no idea how to debug it. And so anyway, I'll probably try and do a full video on that at some point, but I just wanted to throw this out there for right now because I thought it was cool.